Hi, I'm Al Sutherland with the Mesonet Weather Report. It is so nice to be able to talk about rain, and we had a great rain over parts of the state on October 8th and 9th, Saturday and Sunday. A map of the Mesonet rainfall up through October 12th shows the data in numbers from the Mesonet stations, and then the colors behind that are the estimated rainfall estimates from radar. And as you look across the state, you can see that off to the east, off to the west, not as much rain. Those are typically blue areas that have around a ½ inch or so. As you move into the green areas, that's typically around 1.5 inches of rain that fell there. As you move into the yellow areas, more than 2 inches, and into the tan areas, more than 3 inches. What were the high spots on the Mesonet? Well, Granfield comes in at 4.88 inches of rain, Marshall 4.8. Taking a look at a table of rainfall data for Medford, Guthrie, and Pauls Valley from October 8th and 9th, we can see how that rain was pretty evenly distributed in Medford and Guthrie, coming up to slightly more than 3 inches in both of those locations. Pauls Valley also had more than 3 inches, 2 inches on Sunday and about 1 inch on Saturday. Gary, how do these recent rains impact our drought in Oklahoma?
Thanks, Al. And finally, we have significant changes on the U.S. Drought Monitor map for Oklahoma. After that slow, soaking rainfall we had that Al described previously, the I-35 corridor went from exceptional drought down to extreme drought. Certainly an improvement in that area. Unfortunately, most of the exceptional drought area remained the same. Those 1 to 2 inch amounts in those other areas couldn't overcome the 15 to 25 inch deficits from last October. Now, since it was a slow, steady, soaking rainfall, most of that moisture was absorbed by the soils with very little runoff, and those thirsty soils definitely got a really good drink. Here are the Oklahoma Mesonet soil moisture maps from the 2, 10, and 24 inches. As you can see, the topsoil at 2 inches got a really good drink, a little bit less at 10 inches, and then very little down to 24 inches. Only the areas with the most rainfall saw much moisture down to 24 inches in the soil. This is exactly what you would expect in the middle of such a severe drought episode when you get a slow, soaking rainfall. Those topsoils are going to drink first, and the lower soils have to wait their turn. So hopefully we can get another rainfall event and help those lower soils as well. To illustrate the lack of recharge of local lakes and reservoirs, check out this elevation map from Lake Thunderbird in the Norman area, which received 3 to 4 inches of rainfall over the last week. The 2005-2006 drought shows up quite well, as does the very rainy 2007, and then of course the most recent drought of 2010-2011. But also notice very little recharge occurred after this latest rainfall event. Most of that rain, again, soaked into the soils. So to continue relieving this drought, we need more rainfall events coming at a more rapid pace. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.